I think we're live. Beautiful. Let me... Oh, Stromer got a goal too? I'm missing hockey for you guys. I don't know who's watching, if anybody's watching yet. I don't have chat up yet, but I'm missing hockey. Alright. So, this, that. Oh, I see chat. Because nobody's watching yet. Who is this? Team is he running? Roster. Yeah, you're not running unkillable, right? No, I don't see an unkillable team. Just don't understand. Stream alerts, good. Uh, Looks like I got a viewer. Can you type in chat? I just want to make sure everything's working. If you don't want to, that's fine. I just want to make sure everything's working. Oh, that's dumb. Okay. Do. Yay! I don't have to go in tomorrow morning. As early, rather. Alright, let's try and figure out. I have a feeling chat's not working. Wait. Maybe I'm just scrolled up too much? Okay. That's just poor design. Pop out, and we'll do it this way. Yeah. What's up, Dread? Hey. Okay. Yeah, I see chat now. Oh, that's not, I don't want to do that. This thing is so. Oh, good lord. Don't want it anywhere. I want it separate. Okay, there we go. 'Cause if I. Yeah. Alright. I see chat now, Dread. There we go. Alright. I'm going to test something else, too. I don't think this is working. Yeah. I got to figure out the bot situation. You're good just having lunch and watching? Oh, sweet. I appreciate you watching. We did a test stream earlier that had a ton of people. What's up, Crazy Carl? How you doing? All right, sorry, I'm on the main at the moment. I'm kind of bouncing back between them, getting dailies and stuff done. I don't think I have any Sylvan, right? I do have Hitatsu. He's a little leveled up now. Does he have gear? I don't think no, he doesn't have any gear. He's not gonna be able to do anything in there. Okay. I'm wondering if I should pull my sacred. No, I should wait till tomorrow, right? When there's a champion, at the very least, pulling during, like, double dipping during the champion chase. Right? That would be the smart thing, right? I'll be patient. I really want to pull a shard, though. From Australia. Dude, I've never been there, but it's probably, like, top on my list of places that I want to go. Like, I would love to go to Australia. I tried to go when I was a kid. I got like some kind of. It was probably a scam looking back on it, but at the time I got like some offer in the mail to go on a. When I was like 18, 17. What's up, Justin? And they offered me to go to Australia, and I tried to convince my parents to let me do it, but they weren't biting. There we go. How is everybody doing this evening, though? Yep. I finally got 6-star Ethel. Super relieved. I really like when I started my main free to play, I was a stay-at-home dad. I could play that game all day long whenever I wanted. Um, and then, now I just it's a lot harder, right? And so I felt like I was letting y'all down, but I'm good now. We're caught up. So let's get some missions done. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I don't have to go in as early. I just got a text message that my meeting was rescheduled. So I don't have to go in as early tomorrow, which is good news. Uh Well, okay. Openers, 9:30, closers. Okay. You're scheduled to close current at 9:30. Be scheduled to. Sorry. Let's see what's going on. It's tough getting first 60. It's so tempting to put all the energy into other. Yeah, I mean that hasn't been the biggest issue. Just been being able to play, but and unfortunately, I kind of did things a little more backwards than I would normally do them, if that makes sense. So normally I would have been doing missions along the way, but because I had such tunnel vision of getting it done, I kind of hurt myself there. And we'll look at that in a second. I want to make sure I'm on the main account right now, and I just want to make sure that I get all this stuff done, all the dailies done, um, before it's too late. So I got to do one more arena. But we can also like take a look at this team. Oh, I should definitely win this because I got Harima. Like, this team is just unfair. It's really hard to beat this team. So this guy's going to hit for... Wow, I'm impressed he could still hit that hard. I really am. Let's take him out, just in case. What? Alright. I don't know if he got... who killed him, but... Oh, no. Here I was, talking all this shit about this team. Your main sits dormant. I love my main account. I am so... like, I want... Nergigante Archer so badly. I cannot believe that I'm getting this bad of luck. That's a team I should be able to beat. Unless I misunderstand something about Harima's kit here. Yeah, I mean, like, he shouldn't be able to ignore that much defense. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have enough defense on those champions, but for him to be able to one-shot my UDK there is very surprising. That is a hefty built Hefrak for sure. Let's knock out these remaining arenas. And then, okay, so here's the free-to-play challenge account. We're going to save this sacred for tomorrow. I won't be streaming tomorrow, unfortunately, but... So, missions. 2 artifacts to level 12 or higher. I gotta find some artifacts worth leveling. Oh, you know what? I could do the rings I got. Let's take a look at these rings I got and see which ones are, like, reasonable. So, Sylvan Watchers, attack with attack percent. That's a good one. Defense with a defense percent. That's a good one. We'll do both of these. So, 12. Just take these to 12. Just to get this... Actually, well, alright, we'll take 1 to 12 and see if it counts, because sometimes missions can be wonky about artifacts versus accessories. Usually it's smart enough to understand. But sometimes it can be not great. Alright, I'm checking in on hockey real quick, too. Is that power play, or the power play just ended? I hope it was power play goal. We need power play goals. Uh, yeah, I think it'll still count. I think so too, but it's like I've been burned on stuff like that before. Your first account is level 55, and you have pulled one Lego. The luck on that account is so bad. You've given an account and got two Legos in three pulls, but both no good. Yeah, I hear you. Like I said, it doesn't hurt to check, right? Let's just be sure. Yeah, all right. Good to go. And then we said this one. These are good rings. They're rare rings. They're the proper rings. You've got defense with defense percent. Below it, obviously it doesn't. It may not roll that way, but these are worth leveling. I'll put it that way. Got one more arena battle to do on the free to play. We can take a look at that too. Alright, where's the main account? Won that arena battle. I'm really salty about that hef rack. I really am. It really is. It's crazy to think that that's the best gear that I have on my account right now. I'm gonna see if we can get through. No. Oh, we just gotta wait out the stone skin here. That's all. Think we'll be fine. His Sun Wukong doesn't hit hard enough, and I've got revives. Oh, okay. If only, but the problem is I got those insane rings, so they're not on any worthwhile champions. Stone Skin's gone, so let's take out the UDK. If I can get a proc. I have to be careful here. I could end up losing. Already in crit damage? That's so good. Congratulations. That's awesome. I don't even think I have a set of crit damage gloves. And if I do, they're like 3-star gloves. It doesn't make it worth it. Dude, can we get a proc? Come on, Mortu. Wake up. Clan boss. So Nightmare is done. Let's do Brutal. I'll be on the free-to-play on here soon, because I have to record the episode. Yep. 21 mil, that's enough. You're kidding me. I'm just short. I did 21.19. I need 21.6. Oh, man. Alright. Librarina, Fortress Keys. Faction Wars. Bear with me, I'm almost done here on the free-to-play. No, that's really good, Justin. It is extremely unreal. I'm curious. I'm gonna look something up real quick. So, analytics. All right, I'm no longer at 666 subscribers. I'm at 667 now. It's funny because I think I have it set up that if somebody was to subscribe to me that's not watching right now, that I would still get alerted to it. All right, we finally got the procs and we got through it. That's the only downside to this team. It takes forever, but the win rate of this team is really, really high. Just because her Rima hit is so hard to kill and she hits so hard. I could actually probably build her better too. But I have a Staltis that's also taking up a lot of my defensive nuking gear. How have I liked Rathalos? So, I mean, on the free-to-play, he's amazing. I don't know if I'm going to have another arena key. Or, not arena, sorry. A clan boss key on the free-to-play. Let's take a look. Alright, that's done. That should be the mission completed. Oh, these are the worst. Okay. That's going to be a not fun one to watch. So, I have a Demon Lord key in an hour. A little over an hour. Have I used all three? Or four, rather? So, easy, we used one key, I think, right? Yeah, we one keyed easy, 1.5 mil. So then normal. The first one was before Ethel was 6-starred. So then the second one, Ethel was 6-starred. So we did a lot more damage on the second run. But yeah, Rathalos is only behind in damage to Ethel, and that's because he doesn't have Masteries or anything like that. So, alright, let's do chest plate with attack percent, stage 5, normal. I'm also leveling my Hotatsu because he's been just in there at level 0 for all of my clan boss runs. You scrolled down to an M out of habit. Yes. Alright, good. Wait, so let me see if you... Yep, 668. Percent? Nope. These ones are the worst. I did like 40 runs before I got the gloves with attack percent. And make sure I remember to sell it. That ain't cutting it. I just saw your post in my Discord, Crazy Carl. Yeah, 1 times brew, 3 times common. I know that one. Oh, okay. I get it now. Good stuff. I'm way too lazy to worry about it, but that is really good information. Hotatsu and Miscreated Monster seems super good. Yeah, I think so too. Hey, we got it. Yeah, I don't think Hotatsu's ever going to get the 6-star treatment. I mean, obviously here's the thing, you know, cuz I have to change my mentality cuz I keep on treating it like my regular free to play, thinking like, well, so at some point we'll get a legendary, right? That's that would be better than Hotatsu. But that day's never going to come on this account. And that's the part that I have to keep like reminding myself about, is to get over this concept that I'm gonna get a legendary, and it's all everything will be fine. Yeah, exactly? Who's better at 50 and 60 and all of that? Sage 1 or higher. Dragon's Lair 3 times. Oh yeah. Oh good. I'm happy about doing this. Let's do some Dragon's Lair progression. Let's see if we can do 10. Uh. Yep. Yep. I really want to be able to do 10. If we can do 10, then I'm probably going to do some farming in Dragon Slayer. Alright, one more arena run. I need to get the dailies done on the main account, and then I have to finish Dungeon Divers tonight. Oh, why don't I let it... Oh, that's not the right... Let me find the right chat. There we go. Alright, how are we looking? This is looking pretty good. Landed the decreased defense and the weaken. Well, that's not good. I think Athel can solo it. This is where Kale comes in so clutch, though. Because the poisons would have burned this all down by now. But Athel still does the trick. So getting up to 10. Now, ooh, that's not... I like that. Uh... Hotatsu is good for early clan boss. Absolutely they are. I'm spam grinding campaigns still apart from any mission pushing. I really want Rathalos at 6-star. Fair, fair. Very fair. What I really want is Rathalos to get... I'm going to see if we can do this difficulty. What I really want is to see if Rathalos can get... Sorry, I lost my train of thought because people are messaging me. I want Rathalos to get ascended to 3 stars. That's what I really want. So that I can start taking advantage of the increased damage from HP burns. Two-key Nightmare for the first time today. Congrats. I could probably 2-key into the second chest of Ultra Nightmare, or 1-key Brutal and Hard. Well, what I recommend. 1-keying Brutal and Hard. There's a graph out there that breaks it down, but the amount of effort that you're going to put into 2-keying Ultra Nightmare, the rewards you get will probably be the same as the max chest for... or like 1 better than the max chest of Brutal. I know that someone has it. Let me try and find it. And boss rewards chart. There it is. So I guess technically I'm wrong, but why don't we analyze the results? Because Ultra Nightmare is all 4 chests of Ultra Nightmare are independent, like the name of them, right? You've got Mythical, Divine, Celestial, and Transcendent. So Brutal rewards. All right, so Brutal rewards at max. Okay. Let me put this chart on the screen for you. I take back my answer, by the way. If you are confident that you can get this chest, then I would recommend doing it. So at this is the highest chest you can get for Brutal is Grandmaster. You only get 11% chance at a shard. You get 21% chance at a shard. It won't be a sacred shard, but you could still get a shard at a better rate if you did that. Skill Tome, again, better rate. Artifacts, I mean, you're almost always going to get an artifact, right? Potions don't really care for. And then the stats of the artifact would be potentially a little bit better because you'd have a soul. Oh, no, it's about the same percent chance. Interesting that you cannot get a legendary. So if you want gear, Brutal Grandmaster chest, you have a chance at a legendary artifact. That's 5-star. You can't get a legendary from Mythical or Divine Ultra Nightmare. But you could get Epic Tomes. So it kind of depends on what you need more. Let's see. Well, no, because they were saying Ultra Nightmare. They already did Nightmare. Reward seems substantially better for Ultra Nightmare. I know I can hit the 2-key into the second one, just not sure what better. Yeah. It like I said, it's dependence. You can't get a 5-star legendary piece, right? So you'll see it's blue epic, blue epic. So you cannot get a 5-star legendary piece, which you could get from the Grandmaster chest right here. So if you want legendary artifacts, not so much. But if you're looking for shards, then you're better off doing Ultra Nightmare Divine. You have an increased chance at a shard. Yeah, the gear was quite. That was a shocker to me as well. I was not aware of that. This dude got everything I want. Wow, what a. This is really good. They went Rathalos first, by the way. But they get the burns out of Farrakhan and the ally attacks, which makes him hit his ability more often. They've got ally protect here, they've got speed here, and they've got poisons here. This is a solid team. I'm quite jealous. Of course, obviously, Geomancer is a cheat code. I mean, yeah, I guess for the damage reduction, and then you also have MM. Okay. That Geomancer is going to carry that man into victory in this competition. Okay, so can't. All right, daily summon 3 champs. Let's get that out of the way. I was saying earlier, I've been pretty unlucky on my. What did I get so many brews from? The mission? What account am I on? This. I mean, it's definitely not my main account. It's got to be the free-to-play. Well, since I have all those brews... It must have been the mission that I got them all on. Or the daily, because I got the chest of brews. That might have been it. Hey, what's going on, Leo Davies? How you doing? Alright. Alright, what's the next mission? Oh yeah, that's right, Dragon. Wonder how high we can go. Let's find out. Nah, I'll keep her for the wave clear. Started free-to-play 2. It got Farrakhan, Stag, and Thane. That is incredible. Don't know who to prioritize. Ooh. Who were your 2 starters? I think we met our match here. I don't think we're going to be able to pull this one off. It's a good time for Ally Protect right there. Kale, who'd you go with the what epic code? Oh, clever. Okay. Very clever. I guess that's... Yeah, I guess that's legal. I don't know. Anyways, so... I would... If it... Okay. If it were me, I would go Farrakhan. Well, Rathalos is would probably be your next. But then I would go Farrakhan, because Farrakhan has use everywhere. And you really want him to survive to get those... Oh, we were so close to get those ally attacks out there. Which will be a big deal. So let's do stage 10 again. Yeah, I think 100% if I do this again, I'm picking Kale first. I don't think I'm going... Even I just cannot see a scenario where I would go Ethel first again. Kale just makes everything easier. But definitely I keep wanting to call him Minuteman. But definitely Miscreated Monster. I don't know how Miscreated Monster dying there is going to affect this boss fight. This could be a problem. Big hit. I love his animations. I really do. You've had 3 Ethels and a Gaelic. I got a Gaelic, yeah. I fed him. If I got a Kale, I'd probably level it and use it. I don't think I would go 6-star with it, but I would level it and use it. That's a decent stat stick, I guess, for like Hitatsu. Alright, that's that mission done. I'm catching up on missions tonight. That's my plan. But I also have to pay attention on the main account and get all those quests done. So let's follow back up with that. Okay. Oh, and it's on. Should I mention YouTube? Hopefully they figure that out. Okay. So summon 3 champions. Wait, I could have swore I did that. I don't. I may have done that on the other account. Look at my boy. My boy! 4 stars! Love it. How do they choose a winner in the free-to-play tournament level? So, SAF just released the scoring information. On that page, I think. He did it a couple days ago. So let me see if I can find you a link. Let me get through leveling here. Yeah, alright. I'm just going to link this to you because it has everything. I was reading it myself because I haven't looked at it yet. Alright, question for you about your choice to do Masters using gems versus free energy. It would take about 3 days or buying refills with burning the gems for Masteries. How have you felt about not having a stock? Well, so I spent gems on shards. As far as the regular free to play, I'm totally content with not doing Minotaur. So I calculated it out, and this is a very rough calculation. So like, disclaimer, asterisk, right? It's about 600 or so gems if you do it. If I started Minotaur on 0 energy and I only spent gems to buy energy refills, it would be somewhere in the realm of 600 energy. Or sorry, 600 gems worth of energy refills to get full masteries out of Minotaurs. So it saves you a significant amount of gems. However, that's a lot of time. And while I could take advantage of stuff like RSL Helper, like I'm doing right now, I wanted the free to play series to be very approachable. I didn't want to. So, for example, this is my main account. I used this main account to give a referral code to the free to play. So I was able to get so I'm getting the rewards. I'm not cheating on the main account or on the free to play challenge account, but I'm getting rewards on this account for the progress that account is having. I did this on my main account and not the free to play account because technically speaking, if I wanted to really like all in on the free to play, not the challenge account, but the free to play account, I could just have 6 new accounts all running at the same time like I'm doing right now with RSL Helper, and they just auto run campaign over and over and over and just level up those accounts and get me all these sacreds and then get me Chronum, right? That's something that I could do uh, to maximize the efficiency of the free to play account. Likewise, I could use RSL Helper to auto run all my Minotaur and not worry about multi battles or anything like that. But I wanted the account to be approachable. I wanted it to, because not everyone can do that. And I didn't want it to be something that's so like advanced or tactically crazy that to get the wrong information. I think I say it, if you've watched 93 episodes, you probably heard me say that the free to play account was made for me to have a better understanding of what a free to play player can do in clan versus clan, because I didn't want to ask my clan to put up 30,000 points only to find out that a free to play player could only do 20. Now, obviously, a free to play player can do way more than 30,000 points. So I learned that by being a free to play player. And so, but I wanted it to stay approachable. I wanted it to be relatable. That's the better word, the term for it. So that's why I use gems, because not everyone has the time to do all those Minotaur runs. And gems, I get plenty of them, you know? Even on the free to play account, I've got plenty of gems. Would I prefer to use those maybe buying ancient shards, or would I like to use my savings elsewhere in the game? Sure, but I don't mind spending gems to get my masteries. I really don't. All right, let's get these quests. So, campaign battles, let's finish those out. I hope that answered your question. You're sitting on 5650 gems? Or 5650 energy? Justin, I had to do that on my first free to play. I didn't buy them, but I did run out of ancient or mystery shards to pull. Yeah, I had the exact same problem on my regular free to play account, running out of mystery shards. Yeah, it sucks. And it's so crazy because I have like probably like 3,000 on this account. Gems. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. If you have 5,000 gems, there's no reason you cannot do a fusion. 100%. Can't you even buy silver with gems? I think you can. Man, I gotta learn how to click. There we go. Yeah, you can even buy silver. So even if you ran out, even if silver, you couldn't do the artifact uh, enhancement, which would be the only thing that you couldn't do with energy. Uh, you 100% could just buy silver with your. I mean, the more efficient way would be to run more dungeons and sell the gear, but I'm struggling to reobtain currently. Mr. Justin. Oh, wrong account. I got you, Justin. I got you. I know. I know. I knew. Wait. Those are for, you said Relic Keep or Justicar? Yeah. I got them. Actually, no, shit. I gotta put a War Maiden in there. I always forget she's part of it. I don't have a War Maiden ready to go. Alright. Wait, I saved one, though. Did I save one? No, I didn't save a War Maiden. I gotta get a War Maiden in there. I haven't pulled any of them. I haven't pulled any of the Justicar rares yet. No, yeah, I agree that going for Zinogre was not the play. Um, I suspect that we should get a better one around the next. Hopefully, we get a better one coming up. I genuinely have been disappointed with a lot of the fusions as of late. Yeah, I'll probably have to farm them because all the ones I don't have any of the ones. I've gotten the War Maiden before, obviously. What would be the other? Eris. I never got Eris yet. The other one is the Demon Spawn chick, right? Not Marquez, but Diabolus. Never got her. And then who's the last one? Spirit Host, yeah. And I want a Spirit Host. It is a very friendly free to play. The fragment summons usually are. They got a little expensive there. I think because they spent a lot of money on things like Xena and the rights to this game, so they were like giving us a little bit of a tax on the fusions. But I think they've come back down as far as dungeon divers and everything. Speaking of, let's get back over to the main account. Upgrade. So, how long do I have on the artifact enhancement event? 1 day, 6 hours. I wonder if I should knock this out. I've been doing. Let's take a look at my Savage gear that I would have got recently. Gross. If that's the only piece of Savage I got from doing all that Fire Knight I've done, I'm a little upset. Alright. Take off that filter. Primary stats, crit damage, substats, crit rate. I like that. This is a good piece. I'll take this one to 16. I don't normally keep blue gear, but I'm just trying to do this artifact enhancement event. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's build... I gotta research him a little bit. Where is he hiding? Is it because he's ascended? There he is. Oh, I already built him. Damn. This guy was the biggest waste of my stuff. Absolutely monster waste. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Alright. So not Rhodos. How well can I even level? Can I... Oh yeah, I have plenty of food. I just need to level him. Let me get back into the campaign real quick. I've gotten 5 Avengers so far trying to get Eris. Yeah. I had a similar experience on my free-to-play account because I wanted Eris early because I was going to try... Because I went Deacon, I was thinking Deacon Eris, all I needed was to pull some kind of... like, get a Seeker, of course, and then pull some kind of... unkillable, right? That never happened, of course, but that was kind of the thought process behind it. And now Eris is just a 5-star hanging out on my account. Okay. Fortress keys. Let's do Iron Twins. One second, guys. You okay, bud? You okay? Are you on camera? Here's my puppy. Come here. Come. Yeah. You say hi. Mwah. Okay. Watch out. Let's knock that part out. Let's ascend. Thalos. Let's see. A look behind the curtain. Yeah, literally, yeah. Well, I've been wanting to show my dog on camera a bit. All right, I have time on the champion training event. I really want to do every bit of this champion training event, and I'm like ready to go on this account. Oh, wait, that's the free to play. I thought I had like a whole bunch more 2-stars ready to go. But I have time. I'm not going to go crazy on that tonight. But I do need to get... Let's pull up the calendar. So this is Thursday. So Fire Night started. We're in the middle. Dungeon Divers ends in 5 hours. It's ending... No, yeah, Thursday. Fire Night. Okay, so Fire Night is what I need to get a bunch of. I also want this Immortal Soulstone, but I'm not going to be greedy. Like, I'm about to go do a bunch of Fire Night. I got the quests done. Missions is for event anyways, so Dungeon Divers will get me through that. So it's just time to grind. So let me set this back up on the grind. As much as I love show... Oh, well, I wanted to do the artifact enhancement, right? So... Alright, who can I gear up? I'm probably just going to gear Rhonda just to get it out of the way. Because she has, like, stuff that's 12-star. I never use her, but I just want to, like, she's got gear that's 12 stars. She's probably not even crit capped. Yeah, 11% crit rate. Oh man, not built. Look at what is this? What are these gloves? Why are they on her? And they're 16. What a waste. Okay. Uh. Do I not have... Alright, HP percent... I know I don't want him in Stone Skin, but I just want to see. It's actually not bad to get all that in resistance. You can see I build him very resistance heavy. But I don't want him to have Stone Skin completed for Hydra. It could be frustrating. I wish these had speed or resistance on them. Those substats are not like these. Yeah, I just don't know who these would ever be used on. If I'm being honest, I kind of almost want to sell them. Just because of the slot that they take up. But that 3 resistance on HP percent gloves is not bad. It's really not. Take off the filter. Not bad. I don't like the flat stats there, but I need better cursed gear is kind of the thing. Ooh. Accuracy and speed, though. NHP. This is not bad. Let's see how it rolls. I like the speed and the HP on it. That could probably find use on... Ooh, I bet you that could go on Ugo. Where you at, girl? Yep, extra HP. Absolutely. Losing some resistance and accuracy, but not that much. What are these? HP and speed. Wonder how these will roll. Not too bad. They're not better for Ugo, though. Me upgrade the ones that are on Ugo. Take that. And yeah, a little bit of speed. Not that little. Yeah, that's fine. So Ugo got a little stronger for me. Sorry, I'm ignoring chat like really bad. Oh, nothing new. Okay. All right. Yeah, Dithey is completely geared. How much have I done? I was like, I did a lot of pieces, right? So yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting to see. Who else needs gear or hasn't been geared in a minute? Alright. Defense percent chests. Do I have any good ones yet? No. We can upgrade this stuff. What gloves is he in? Crit damage. Only 94%. That's with masteries. Is there not a helmet with better crit rate? There's gotta be. Alright, substats. Gotta have crit rate. Priority stats. Crit rate. And show me without set filters. I said helmet, right? No, helmet. Yep. 19%. It's the best crit rate helmet I got. Nope. Why don't we just do legendaries? And find ones and see if I can sneak out an extra crit rate roll. 18%. I think it's just the same. It's less. This one's 19%. Another 18%. Do I have any that have 2 rolls into it? No, they wouldn't be showing up here if I did. Now that I think about it. Let's see what this guy does. Oh, no, I think I also want crit rate and crit damage, though, right? Since we're building nukes. So, crit rate and crit damage. That's not going to do it. Alright, what about equipped? Yep, that's really the best. Okay. Do I have any crit damage gloves with crit rate substats equipped that have a higher crit rate on somebody that I don't use? I need how much crit rate? 6? I use Elhain, though, is the problem. So this one gives me 3 crit rate. Interesting. Only 1 crit rate there. The Elhain gloves are the ones that I would want the most. But I use Elhane still, Supreme Elhane. Alright, clear my filters. Primary stats, crit damage, substats, crit rate. 6 stars. Yuck. That's actually kind of a bad piece. If I can get a roll into crit rate here, this one will be a little bit redeemed. It's a lot of attack. You get that little bit of crit rate. You can make that up elsewhere, but keep that attack. That's pretty good. Alright, I definitely spent enough, I think, to get through the artifact enhancement event. Perfect. I don't really care about the ancient shard on this account. I'm not going to go nuts there. Thank you. Alright, so the remaining thing that I have to do... So artifact enhancement is done. Dungeon divers is what I have left. I am at about 3,000. So I need... Let's assume I need to spend 1,100 energy. So let's do that. I don't think I have any lower than... Yeah, okay. Hopefully this won't take all night, because it's already 10. I do love super raids. That's going to make this go faster for sure. Alright, so I'm done on the main account for the night. We can go back to the free-to-play fun. Campaign boss 3 times. Who's an easier campaign boss? I feel like I can solo this guy. Wait, no, I want to bring Hotatsu. Scarab on free-to-play seems impossible. Not at all. Not at all. In fact, I had a rare that could destroy HP. It's gonna take a long time. The key is gonna be Blood Shield rings, which the whole clan just got. Bear with me 1 second. I'm doing my main free-to-play stuff. Ooh. I should really... You know what? I'm going to do that. Let's log into it on the computer. Alright. You got Lizard and Barb. Yeah, the Blood Shield ring makes the biggest difference, in my opinion. Alright. What am I doing? Where's RSL Helper? There you are. Alright, so this is the main free-to-play account. I'm so excited to pull these this weekend. I'm looking for Cold Heart or Godseeker. So the top ones that come to mind. Alright, Quest, Arena. Let's do some Arena here. I need to record my video too. Oh, nice. Hey, what's up, Pazerlex? How you doing tonight? Was that 3? No. I know it's a mythical, but I still feel like I can win this. Damn it. I wasn't fast enough. I was going to take it off auto and have her do her revive. Doesn't matter. Sun Wukong hits like a truck. Steal the stone skin. Aww. I have to give them props. That's a hard-hitting Ronda for being in stone skin.
Shoot him, Kevin!
Dude, thank you so much for becoming a member, Pazerlex. Seriously, thank you so much. That's huge. That really helps the channel out. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to get you an account takeover, man. Was it your account that I did the takeover? I did the takeover for somebody in the clan. Was it you? I think it was you, right? My brain has gone to mush in the last several days, so apologies if I forgot. Alright, so dailies are done. Alright, back to missions then. Attack percent as the primary stat from boots in stage 6 normal. Okay. Oh, that's why that boss was so easy. I was doing it on normal. Okay. Well, I gotta get you another one, man. It's like the only thing I can come up with as an offer for my membership right now. Aside from cool emotes. I think I have 2 member-only emotes. Let me pull those up real quick. If I can remember how to get to them. Memberships. Customize perks, yeah. Let me see if I can figure out how it works. How many voids do you have? Do you want me to pull them for you? Well, so there's a difference between pulling your shards and doing like a legit account takeover as well. Like a full-blown account takeover would be like a full analysis of like your with you like in chat with me, or you either you're in chat like this or you're in Discord with me and like talking about the direction of your account and like things that you want to do. But we do have a Void 2X this weekend, so if you want me to do that again, I'm absolutely willing to do that. I need to reach out to my other member and let him know and see if he wants me to pull his shards or anything. All right, how do I do... What's it look like for you guys? Why don't I do it like that? Let's go to my channel and see what my live looks like. You may hear a slight echo before I can mute. All right, muted. Okay. So these are the ones that you have access to as my member. Okay. I'll be pulling all 9 of mine. This is not the right account. I will be pulling... Oh, wow. I hit gold 3. Hey, yeah. The second one my producer Annie made. That's what I'm calling her. She's not really my producer, but that's what I'm calling her. She is my producer. I'm gonna doesn't feel right streaming. Alright, summon champions. Ooh. I know there's a champion training event, but I'm not really doing it on this account. So I'm not going to use Brews here. Stop giving you Avengers. Sorry, guys. For the yawn, that is. It's up to you, man. Doesn't matter to me. It's nice to get that. It's good content, but you know, I'm overwhelmed enough as it is. Honestly, I don't know that I'd be able to do it until Sunday. That's my next day off, and I'm gonna be running a bunch of errands that day. So I don't know. All right. So it's up to you if you want them pulled. Like if you want to get some voids, by all means, let's do it. But if you're like, I'm good waiting, then or if you sorry, not that you're good waiting. If you want to wait until you have a higher shard count, then we could do that too. Okay, campaign battles and artifact. Let's start building Rathalos. What speed boots do I have on this account? Those are pretty good. They have crit. Do I have any speed boots with crit rate? Okay. Quite a few, actually. But these ones are speed set, which is a set I really want on him. I'll take these to 12 and see what we get. Not happy with those rolls. I like that it's on a speed set, but not happy with those rolls. Do I have any other crit damage gauntlets with crit rate? I do in a speed set. And life... Whoa. Where did these come from? Accuracy, speed, and crit rate. These are interesting. I just wish they had a better main stat there. You know, like ideally we'd have defense percent or attack percent there. But sometimes just getting that crit rate is what you want, right? Both of these are really good pieces. Nice! These are 100% going on Rathalos, unless this rolls better. Do any of them have attack percent as well? No. What about equipped? Yeah, the only two pieces that have also have attack percent are equipped. Still, I think these ones would be the ones that make the cut because they have the highest amount of crit rate. So those would go on Rathalos for sure. Because nobody else has crit damage. Oh, those ones don't have attack percent, yeah. We're just getting the crit rate out of them. What I need to do is get a better well, no, he's not my campaign farmer anymore. Sun Wukong is. What am I going to use Kale for? Like, what would I use Kale for that I wouldn't use Rathalos for on the free-to-play? Obviously Faction Wars, but if it's Faction Wars, I should put him in a stun set anyways. Alright, where are we on quests? Let's go back to leveling, Rathalos. I mean, if it's Dragon and I need a Poisoner, then it should be Frozen Banshee, right? You know what I mean? The only thing that Kale brings more than Frozen Banshee for Dragon is Wave Clear. which is a legitimate consideration. Truly. I guess what I'm asking is, should I take the gear on Kale and put it on Rathalos? Alright, stage 6. The gear on Kale is better than the gear on Venomage, and I think Venomage and Frozen Banshee could still find use in fights where poisons would excel. I know. I'm all over the place on my accounts. I'm sorry, Joe. So that is on my regular free-to-play account. I have a Kale as my starter. He is in really good gear right now. I'm thinking of transferring that gear to Rathalos once leveled. The only difference, and in fact, I don't even think there's that much accuracy on the gear that Kale has. I think he gets all his accuracy from other stuff. Let the record show it is also just as hard for me to keep track of which account I'm on. Alright, just checking. 3 accounts now too? Yeah. This may set a precedent where I start doing it and get Chronim on my main account. I don't really want Chronim. I really just want to have the option to pull him during CVC. Oh, and a Watcher of Realms account. Just checking the score real quick of the hockey game. TJ got a Hattie? Guys. I'm honestly tearing up right now because I didn't get to see my favorite player get a hat trick. But it's okay. I'm having fun streaming. I am. Hi, hello, I am a fan and watch your videos all the time. Thank you. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that. How do you guys like watching streaming on YouTube? This is just a general question to everybody that's watching right now. You prefer it over you prefer Twitch, Joe, and Carl prefers YouTube. I hear you. I hear you. The thing about Twitch, the discoverability is so awful. See, I totally forgot what account I was on. Oh, no worries, Carlos. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I really am. It gets nice. Grats on the Eris. Thanks. I'm gonna need it, man. Luckily the chest went really fast. It's the gloves took a lot of runs, and now the boots are taking a lot of runs too. I'm really low on 3 stars on this account. I'll get a bunch of no, I'm not gonna pull for the 2x, so I don't know. I need attack percent boots. Yes, that's what I need. You like both platforms, Carlos? Yeah, I don't notice too much of a difference. I like the fact that it's familiar to people that what would watch me on Twitch, and I'm sure like I don't watch a lot of streamers on YouTube personally, and I'm sure there are other people that feel the same way. Like when they want to watch a streamer, they go to Twitch, right? It's not something that I think of for YouTube. That being said, I I do like the discoverability. I don't know what some of these numbers mean though. So right now, like what it's telling me is concurrent viewers are 17 and views are 99. Let's see what it looks like for you guys. 17 watching. Okay. So 17 people are watching right now and then 99 people have like tuned in. And now it's yeah, so 17. Okay. Let me go back and back to chat. I think it's weird. Twitch does pay out until you reach a certain threshold. YouTube does the same thing. Yeah, 17 viewers right now, 99 individual people. Yeah, concurrent as active viewers. No, I went and double checked it, or not double checked it. I went and looked at it, and it makes sense. So, at first, it was like, do I know what this means? This is the main account. What level did I hit? 59.
Shoot him, Kevin!
Eric Hagstrom, thank you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate it. What's really funny is those alerts are going to go off, but he could not be watching the live. He could be watching one of my recordings right now, subscribe to me, and then I'm going to get the alert, which I think is really funny. Either way, if you're out there, thank you for subscribing. I know somebody who I don't know him. I'm a fan of somebody that records like real-time strategy content, and he was recording, and he got scared in the middle of his stream because he wasn't streaming it. He was just recording it, and he got scared in the middle of his recording because somebody subscribed to his Twitch, even though he wasn't streaming. It was like a real funny moment. Sacred reaching 60. Yep. Twitch do sponsorships through Stream Elements, and they usually pay good. That's how I started playing Raid, and ever since then I play it. Dude, that's exactly how I started playing Raid, was the sponsorship through Twitch. What I noticed is I logged in today with my YouTube account into Stream Elements, and all those offers for sponsorships were gone. And I was like, okay, so those are only going to be for YouTube streams or for Twitch streams, but that's okay. I don't do any of those anyways. I always wait around for the raid ones because I get really excited to do the raid ones, but I usually miss them, or I'm not like ready to stream when they come out or whatever. It would be better now. I'm sure I'd be able to hit my goals very easily. When I first did my my sponsorship through Stream Elements on Twitch for Raid, that's how I got into the game. When I did that, I was like messaging people in like Facebook, like old Facebook friends. I'm like, "Hey, can you just click this link and play through the like can you just do this for me, please?" In order to hit my I hit my main goal on stream, but that was to get like the extra tiers and stuff. So all right, free to play account. What do I want to do in this account? I don't know. We'll come back. Let's do the challenge account. I'm gonna record my video here soon too. Flat, of course. I saw the attack and got excited. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm really glad you learned a lot. That's the whole point of the channel. I feel like I'm starting to get away from like the lessons a little bit, so I think we need to take it back. Hey, there they are. I literally just sold them because I'm a dumb. Attack type champion with gauntlets, chest, and boots with attack percent. I bet you I can't do it now. Uh... Does it have to be from the attack set? No. An attack type champion. Okay, yeah, so I could just put boots on her. No, not you. Done. 2 more artifacts to level 12. That's not bad. Grats, I bet you can. You're chilling. Damn, it doesn't have to be that. What? This heart is in like the worst spot. It doesn't have to be that set. No, thank you. Yes. Like there's a heart on my chat screen here that covers up some of the text. I don't know how to make it go away. No. Okay. All right. What was the next mission? Well, I said I was going to record. Let's go record. I'm going to do it live with you guys. I don't want to delete the game, exit that game. I want to go to free to play 23. What was it I was talking? So, oh yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that live. Why does Gembo nuke harder than most legendaries? Only needs what is it, 75%? You could tell how easily distracted I am, right, guys? So only needs 70% because he self-buffs. Okay. Alright, let's talk about the Kale thing. I think that makes sense. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the free-to-play. So, I'm actually streaming this right now as well, so you may hear some random shoot 'em Kevins whenever somebody becomes a member or subscribes, which will be hilarious because it's probably going to startle me. But that was just a heads up for you guys. I'm going to start streaming a little bit more. I'm streaming on YouTube now, so if you're watching this, you're probably already familiar with my channel. If you were to like or not like, but if you were to subscribe, you'll be able to get notified whenever I go live, and you can come hang out and ask questions. So this question was kind of something that just came up during the conversation with chat, and I was just theory crafting some stuff. But I was thinking about, like, what am I going to use Kale on anymore? Right? So Frozen Banshee is now 6 stars. She is skilled up, and I can master her in a couple seconds with gems. So she is ready to go and would be the direct replacement for Kale in my current clan boss team. If I was to... I'm not prepared to make that move yet because I'm not convinced it would be a net positive for damage just yet. Theoretically, it would be. She lands a lot more poisons. The big version of poisons than Kale does, because he only lands them on his on a 4-turn cooldown. She lands them on her A1, and she brings poison sensitivity. Do I have a key? Can I test it? I have a key in 4 hours. Not testing it tonight. Rathalos is really good. And I have really good gear on Kale that isn't necessarily Kale-centric gear. We have crit damage gloves with a little bit of crit rate, and then we're pulling crit rate throughout the rest of the kit. Now, one downside is I am lacking attack on some of these items. And it doesn't have to be a direct transfer of this gear over to Rathalos, but most likely this is the best gear on the account that could go on Rathalos other than what's currently on Sun Wukong, right? So Sun Wukong, 101% crit rate, 230% crit damage with 4,500 attack. One area that would suffer if I was to change Kale would be Arena. So we would need to ensure that Rathalos could make up for the damage loss of Kale in Arena. That's one factor. But I do think that he would do that. I think that while he's not booked, I still think his damage output is going to be similar to, if not better than, Kale in the same gear. And he AoE attacks in kind of a similar fashion, right? Kale has one AoE hit. He has one AoE hit, and then Kale has the quadruple hitter with random targets. You could equate that similarly to this attack, which every second use does an AoE. So there's some potential there to get value for Rathalos to kind of not be a loss in damage, if that makes sense, in arena. So we'd be covered in arena, and then for clan boss, I think Rathalos is. I still think Rathalos will be the answer, just not yet. Now, how far am I? I've got 2 chickens right now, and I probably have. I'm just gonna use Petrifia as food. Like, that whole argument of Petrifia is done. We've got Frozen Banshee. That problem is solved. So Petrifia can be food now. And then a bunch of these I need to clear this out and get a bunch of them leveled. Not on free to play. AoE multipliers. You're telling me Kale has a higher multiplier? Yeah, Kale may have a higher multiplier, but remember that the base stats are going to be much better for Rathalos. So if we look at a fully ascended Rathalos' base stats, 1487 attack, to Kale's 1200. So you're going to get more attack out of Rathalos. Plus, Rathalos also brings that crit damage buff too. Can't forget about that. Yep. Yep, exactly. So I think that's the play. But it all hinges on whether or not Frozen Banshee, which I think we all know the answer is yes, will be a significant improvement. That's a problem. That is a problem. Equipped. Primary stat of accuracy. That is a problem. Indeed it is. We don't have an accuracy banner for Frozen Banshee. My current clan boss team is... It's the same team I've been running for a while now. I'm not on the right account or right difficulty. So, Deacon, Ursula, Geomancer, Kale, and now Venomage. So Venomage replaced Sun Wukong so I could change his Masteries to be PvP friendly, which improved his damage a lot. And has it was a slightly lower amount of damage, if I'm being honest. However, I think Rathalos... So there's 2 teams that I can run. Well, there's several different teams I can run. We have a Frozen Banshee Venomage team, a Geomancer Rathalos team, and there's one team that I was toying with that might actually be the best team, which was a Deacon, Ursula, UDK, Geomancer, Rathalos team. So that would give me optimum survivability. Either way, Frozen Banshee is better than Kale. Because of poison sensitivity, because we get more big version of the poison. He is built for attack too, though, so we would lose a lot of that direct damage, because I don't think Frozen Banshee hits that hard. I would love an ally protector, but I don't have an ally protector, and there's no guarantee that we would get one anytime soon. That's a big hole in the account right now. Morag is an option that I'm heavily considering as well because of her ally attack. It's just I worry about the consistency of it because we want Rathalos using his A1 as much as possible, not just for the decreased defense, more so because we also want to generate his skills. So then he gets the every fifth skill hits harder, right? So if we can get some of those on an ally attack or a counter attack, there's value there too. But this gear, if you look at this gear in the build, 101% crit rate, 197% crit damage with only 172 accuracy. We don't need accuracy on Rathalos, but this is a nuker type amount of damage. It's not really a debuffer type damage. And that's because I wanted him to hit hard in all areas of the game, in arena and on clan boss, get that extra damage on top of the poison damage that he brings. It's gonna I at the end of the day, the answer to the question is experimenting, but that is that's the direction that I'm probably gonna go on the account. I want to try and see if I can. If you ask me, I think Rathalos Geomancer combo is going to hit harder. It just becomes a factor of who do you bring in or get rid of. So I could do something like this three with Rathalos and then Frozen Banshee by herself. This 4 with Rathalos, which brings more survivability, but Rathalos has to do a lot of work in that scenario. So, as far as damage that I'm currently doing on Clan Boss, I'm doing about 15 million a key. A little. Sometimes it's a little under. Sometimes it's a little bit more. So we're in that weird spot where we're kind of overkill on Ultra Nightmare. Because I always have like somewhere between like probably 5 to 7 million that I need to extra damage I need to do, and then I end up doing 15 million. And someone just pointed out in chat, Rathalos does get less. He does have that damage reduction as well. And Geomancer pretty much keeps the HP burn up all the time. Remember, this is what makes Geomancer so great, is it's not dependent on a critical hit. So it doesn't matter what affinity they are. Geomancer will always land his HP burn, other than the 6% chance that Clan Boss just outright resists something. If you don't know, that's a thing. Yeah, the Strengthen she brings more. Somebody mentioned Morag brings Strengthen, but so does Ursula on the same cooldown while also bringing Increase Attack, which is something that I would lose by taking Ursula out of the composition. And Morag does not make up for that. She just brings the extra ally attacking. And then the counter attacks, which is good. Yeah, I get defense up and strengthen. But Morag would bring more damage output. If I can't improve my survivability beyond what it is, like let's say for instance I survive 15 turns, arbitrary number, just saying. And no matter what I do, I can't, like, if bringing Morag, I still survive only 15 turns, but I get ally attacks and I get the other parts of her kit doing doing damage, that may be better for me overall. She's also defense based, which I didn't realize. So she could stay alive a lot better than some other champions that I have. So it's an option. It's an option that I you know, could look into. I would keep the strength in. I would lose the increased defense, but we would get ultimate Death Knight shields and his aura, so we'd be, you know, gaining some there. There's a lot of different things I want to try. We just got to figure it out, right? So that's probably something to do on a future stream. Yeah, Deacon Leech is the main form of healing that I have. That's why Ultimate Death Knight would be a big improvement if I could fit him in, because then we would get the continuous heals as well as the Deacon Leech. But Deacon's Leech has been doing just fine. I'm forgetting that I'm recording right now, but I'm already typing this. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of playing that I need to do, but Rathalos for sure is my next 6-star. Regardless, he is a better. I think he's going to accomplish at the very least what Kale is doing on the account. Yeah, so somebody's mentioning, so Deacon, Banshee, Rathalos, Geo, Ursula is one of the options I'm considering. I really like the combination of Venomage and Banshee though. So I don't know if that's going to be more overall damage or not. So it's, you know, uh, it's hard. It's really hard to say. I just have to test it. At the end of the day, I have to test it. The hardest part is that I want to test it when it's on Void, but my clan, they all destroy Nightmare Clan boss every morning before I have time to get on and test. So I'm gonna have to figure out a time to test. Either way, Rathalos is getting leveled up, gonna get ascended and built over Ray and Herndig for now. And then we'll go, because I have enough magic. I actually really like the fact that he's a force affinity as well. You know, we've got spirit covered, right? We have one force legendary, but not really a nuker. I'd like to have a nuker that's also force affinity to get me some balance. Geo and Wrath will be like 10 times more damage than Veno and Banshee. I think so too. I truly think so. So I just got to get on the grind. All right. I do want to talk about something else. So I feel like I'm getting a little bit away from the lessons, right? Like early on, I was teaching people about the game and saying, oh, do this, do that. This is a good champion. That's a good champion. And I really want to kind of get back to that, answering questions. Well, I don't know. Magic. Yeah. Thank you. Good call, Pazerlex. So, but the thing is, I don't know what you guys don't know, right? My old saying, I don't know what I don't, or you know, you don't know what you don't know. So if you guys have questions, let me know, because I really want to get more information to you guys about kind of what to look for and what to do. I think it was in my Discord that I saw somebody asking about, like, people were asking for Iron Twins teams. So let's talk about Iron Twins a little bit. Iron Twins is tough. And I understand that's a very like generic saying, but it's true. Iron Twins is not meant to be an easy fight. And even if you try to do Iron Twins in the traditional way, you're going to have a hard time. So you need to have I don't know how much information they give in here. Yeah, they don't really give boss information, and I used my keys, so I can't give you boss information. But you're going to need to have a decreased speed. You're going to want to have decreased accuracy so that he can't put his debuff on you. There are good champions out there for it, but the reality is the best way to beat that boss is Geomancer. And then just building 4 support champions around Geomancer. It sounds lame. It is lame, but it works. And I can demonstrate it to you guys right now in a couple seconds. Because it is a hard fight. And I just happen to be on my main account, and I don't think I've done my Iron Twins yet. So, but I think, let me also check on my time on this recording. I don't have anything keeping track of the time. Well, that's not ideal. Oh, there it is. No, I just couldn't see it because I have this pulled down. We're at 20 minutes. All right, we have time. Okay. Yay. Whoa, let's do that now before 110th floor on normal, because this is going to reset like any day now, right? Yeah, 2 days. 110th floor on normal. I need to knock that out before too late. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't need super raids. If I didn't do this right now, I'm going to forget. We put it on auto. This will be fine. So what the composition that I use is Geomancer with Pythion, UDK, Aox, who just makes it easier, and then Rector Drath. And basically the concept is I get as much damage reduction as I can and healing from Rector Drath, Pythion's passive, his little bit of healing, shields from UDK, and his defensive aura, which is boosted by a 4-star ascension or blessing. And then Aox extends the buffs. And we'll talk, you'll see here in a second. I realize we're looking at Doom Tower right now, but I did want, if I did not remember to do this, that I would absolutely forget and totally ruin things for my, I'd have to wait several days, if not weeks, to get that mission done. So I needed to do it before Doom Tower resets. Alright. So this will be... I will be nice and not look at any other missions right now, because I want to show you guys this. So, Iron Twins Fortress. I can do this one on stage 15. It's not usually 100%, but I don't mind. I know it wastes energy, but I don't mind running it a couple times. So this is the team. I do want to talk about... Oh, that's right. I put Ursula in for Rector Drath. Not Ursula. Mithrala in for Rector Drath. For extra shields. I'm thinking right now if there's anybody better on my team. So if we look at the champions that I'm using, so Mithrala does not have War Master. Ultimate Death Knight does not have War Master. Pythion does not have War Master. Aox does not have War Master. Geomancer can have it. I don't know if he does. No. So none of the champions have War Master. Because I don't want him to proc. So why is Geomancer so good against Iron Twins? Geomancer doesn't proc Iron Twins passive. So we're going to put this on _1. It always looks so slow. So every time I buff my team, that's why I brought her, for increased defense. I remember now. I forgot. I always forget she does that. So every time that I give buffs to my team, Iron Twins gets turn meter. And then he hits us. Geomancer reflects a large amount of that damage back and has a chance to War Master proc off of those hits. Those hits, you'll see he's chunking himself down. Those hits also don't trigger his passive, which is retaliatory launch, where he wipes all the debuffs off himself. Now, this only works when the HP burn is on. Right now, the HP burn is not on. That's where Aox comes in, because he can extend Geomancer's burn without bringing a ton of damage. The downside to bringing Mithrala is that he has a chance to extend Hex on accident. But for the most part, this works. If it falls off, Geomancer just reapplies it. But we're basically just trying to... This is not an original strategy of mine, by the way. But we're basically just trying to make him take as many turns as possible. Now, there is the possibility that things don't line up right, and sometimes he gets a retaliatory launch. And that's unfortunate, but it's going to happen sometimes. Mithrala probably is not the best choice, but I wanted the increased defense and the extra shields. She also gets him taking more turns. And you'll see, like, the HP burn got extended there. That's by Aox. We'll speed this back up. So he's chunking himself down. That attack doesn't hit as hard, so he didn't chunk himself down as much. See, those buffs got extended, but it wasn't the HP burn, so we need to cycle back around to it. And this is the problem. So, if Geomancer's burn isn't on, we have a chance of proccing him on accident. Because Geomancer doesn't get him over that threshold. When the... Yeah, see that? He got activated because Geomancer's stuff didn't put him over the threshold. We want Geomancer's stuff to put him over the threshold. Yeah. And so, like I said, this isn't a 100% team. It does fail from time to time. What would make it better? Better supports. If I had... the demon spawn chick. Help me out, chat. The demon spawn chick with really good heals and perfect veil. I'll figure it out. Give me a sec. And we're almost at 30 minutes too, but you're getting to see it in action a little bit more. The downside is that Mithrala brings too many buffs in this scenario. Or debuffs. I also need to turn off the A2 on UDK. Those poisons I don't want, because those have a chance of getting extended by Aox instead. So I need to pick somebody other than Mithrala, but the champion that I'm thinking of It's Duchess. Yeah, Duchess. Thank you. If I had a Duchess, her passive would pair up well with Pythions and reduce a lot of the incoming damage overall. We still want to take incoming damage. If we used something like... You know who we should use? And maybe I'll toy around with that. Is... I can't remember his name again. I think I'm gonna try Emic. He doesn't bring increased defense, though. But he does bring cooldown reduction. So even if the debuff falls off for Geomancer, he could just get it back on. And then he can redo the cooldown of everybody else as well. So we can just keep those buffs rolling. And he takes a lot more turn. Here's the problem with block damage. You don't get the reflect passive off of Geomancer with a block damage team. Because you don't take the damage, so you don't reflect it back. But unkillable, you take the damage still. Now, the thing is, he ignores unkillable, so it doesn't really matter. I think he ignores unkillable after 50%, which is the downside to that. But I'm mostly thinking Emic's shields would make the difference. And you see there he goes. He just kills himself. So that's the team. It's not 100%. Mithrala's not the right choice for it. I don't know of who else I have that brings increased defense. To the whole team. Kiyoku's an interesting thought, but again, she does bring Ally Protect. What Masteries? She doesn't have any Masteries. I don't like that she brings... What if I did her in low accuracy? Like, really low Yeah. And she has a heal. Kiyoku might be the answer. So you have to be... You don't want to bring a burner, because you don't want that burn to override Geo's burn, right? Yeah, not the actual hit reflect, but the actual hit reflect is where you're getting the damage, because he hits so hard. Like really hard. If you look at all the buffs I have, and all the damage reduction I'm getting out of Pythion, and the shields, and he's still burning through that, the reflect matters. You can build, yeah, you can do a whole, like, block damage team. Like, I think Ash said that his original team for this dungeon was, like, he literally was the laziest team ever. He said it in a video. He put 5 block damage champions in there and just let them go. And it was, and he won. But I think Kiyoku, with no accuracy, might be the answer. Because we have a chance to get increased defense if the boss crits. It's a very low chance that the boss crits, but it can happen. But the Ally Protect buff would be really, really good. Really, really good. And I could build her tanky as all get out. It also gives me a direction to go on this account, too. And she is defense-based. I just have to make sure I don't... Yeah, he said it takes forever, but it works. The Ally Protect is what Ally Protection would solve this. I think Kiyoku is going to be the answer. She's also Spirit Affinity too, which is has been a bit of a affinities has been a bit of a problem for me on the account. I think I'm going to go Kiyoku. It also, because I don't use her. I should use her, but I don't. Other than Faction Wars, I don't use Kiyoku, so I'm gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna do that. I'll keep you guys updated on that team. But the point of this topic in this part of the video was for me to say that if you guys have questions, put them in the comments and let me answer your stuff. I can keep making videos, right? I can keep making videos where I come on to my relog in. Where I come into the free to play account, right? And I just give you an update on the account. But I started this account to teach people Raid Shadow Legends from a free to play perspective, and I want to be able to keep doing that. And I feel like I'm getting away from that. I'm not talking about teaching as much as I am how do I improve this account. But there's a lot of new players that are coming in here and they're like, okay, well, cool, you have a Rathalos and a Geomancer, but what if I don't have those? Or, or people don't have Sun Wukong now. So, well, how do I get a good nuker in Arena if I don't have a Sun Wukong? Who should I use? Stuff like that, right? So I want to be able to answer these questions. But I am going to end this video because I want to get chat has been asking me a lot of stuff, and I want to answer their questions too. So post in the comments of this video. Let me know what you guys would like to hear about, what you guys want to know about. Are there champions you want to know about? Are there concepts you want to better understand? But I'm really excited to build that Kiyoku on this account because that's going to be, I think, a huge boon for that run. So, all right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to like and subscribe. We're at 667 subscribers last time I checked. We're close to our goal of 1,000. Once we hit 1,000, that's going to open up more like monetary value avenues for me, specifically ad revenue. So that's where I prefer. I don't really want to make take your guys' money. I'd rather get advertiser money. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. This is the part you don't see, where as soon as I stop recording, I take my headphones off because I'm all sweaty in my headphones. And I stretch. All right. All right. So, yeah, in other game, there are items that let you skip the time it takes to run an event as long as you have beaten it, but still uses energy. Yeah, I would love to see Raid incorporate something like that, Walker. Okay, random question. I saw this question. I didn't want to say I was recording a video right there. So, random question, newer account here, like 2 months in. Is it worth it to buy Masteries? We were just talking about this. So, is it the value, based on a very rough calculation, it's of somewhere in the realm of 600 gems if you get all of your masteries from Minotaur. It's 800 gems if you buy them. So the question is, does 200 gems of savings, is that worth it to you for the time that it will take you to do those Minotaur runs? That for me is worth it. I'll pay the extra 200 gems to save myself time in Minotaur. Because I'm busy. I have 3 accounts, I work, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. People have commented on that recently. But to answer your question, you have to figure out that out for yourself. What is worth it more? Is the time saved so you can enjoy the game and not just do auto battles on Minotaur? Is that worth it to you? Then by all means, I would spend the 800 gems. I do spend the 800 gems. If you want those gems for ancient shards, for energy, for silver, whatever you would use it on, then I would recommend doing the Minotaur runs. Hope that it helps. Okay, all right, what do you guys, I kind of want to build Kiyoku real quick, right? Like, I'm really excited about this. I haven't been that excited on the main account in a minute. I want to level... I have way too... See, I started saving way too many epics when the the new area came out, and now because I was just feeding epics. I'm to that point on this account. Oh, we're so close. 250 more energy. All right. But I want to build Kiyoku and then knock those out real quick, and then we'll go back and finish out Fire Knight for the night. What time is it? 11:30? It's getting late. All right. Kiyoku, where you at? Primary stats. We want defensive percent. No accuracy, right? No accuracy. A regen set wouldn't be bad. Substats, we're gonna want resistance, the speed, HP percent. I think this is it. I know I should hit Dungeon Diver if I complete the tournament, but yes, thank you. That's a very good point. I'm happy with that. That's a good piece. I do want to get her in this set, but this is going to be this is not a great piece. I kind of want some HP though. This stone skin piece is good though. We've got resist on it, we've got speed on it, and HP with defense main stat. So I don't know if I can really overlook this piece. And we got the HP roll. Really, really solid here. I want speed boots, right? Because I need to keep the ally protect up. And it's on a 4-turn cooldown. So we really want to keep that up. So we really want speed. I didn't mean to do that. All right. So speed boots with defense percent, HP percent, resistance. Okay. So resistance isn't as important, so we can skip on that. But resistance set would be good. I do really want a speed set on her, though. But we could get a speed set elsewhere. I think I'd level these up, because these are really good. A little low on speed, but great rolls. Great rolls. Okay. I want that 40 resist. So let's see if we can find another stone skin in the weapons here. All right, so we're looking just weapons only. We've got the best stuff that we're looking for. Or just top row only, sorry. Substats, HP percent, defense percent, speed, resistance. I mean, that's a perfect piece. Am I hurting myself? I just want to make sure right now I'm checking for speed gear with either one of these. Okay. It's a ton of defense. I don't want her defense too high because she could hit hard potentially, but she's going to have no crit rate, so that'll be fine. And we have speed and we have resistance. I think I go this piece. Because she is really slow. She only has 95 base speed. Dang. I don't think I'm going to be able to make... All right, is there a righteous piece? Yeah, we'll do that then. That works better. This has too much accuracy. A lot of resistance. Okay. Nice. So we'll equip this. And then there was one that had HP but no defense, and it's a weapon, right? Yeah, there we go. Speed, resistance, HP percent. Nice. How full is your clan? My clan is falling apart and you need a new clan. Boarhead, I have one opening right now, but I do have requirements for my clan. Let me finish this real quick, and then I will speak to you about those. So let me just find a shield here. Preferably a stone skin shield. What would be a perfect shield? So we can't have HP. No, we can have HP percent and defense on it. Let's say no resistance. We'll get extra resistance from it. Yeah, so I think we go with this one. I know it's only a 5-star, but I think it's worth it. Because we get the extra resistance from the stone skin set. And we got good roll. Okay rolls. And then, so for ring, that's pretty good ring. Primary stats for defense, of course. I don't know that I can beat that ring. It is only a 5-star ring, so maybe this one does it. I lose a lot of defense for that ring. Let's try this guy. We'll only take it to 12. Flat HP. Definitely not cutting it. Alright. Then I think... That's a lot of defense too, though. Yeah. I like all that resistance. There's not any... Really probably going to be anything better than that. Unless there's a legendary piece. Or a mythical piece that I didn't see. So... That one has accuracy. I don't want to roll that. Yeah. The piece that she has on is the best. And then defense banner. HP percent, defense percent, speed. This is the best. Flat HP. Would love that one up here, but still good. She is a tanky girl. We'll do Masteries in a second. She's going to be fast, too. 217 speed. I guess that's not, like, crazy fast, but when you consider just how kind of loosey-goosey I put her together. A ton of defense. Alright. My clan currently has a spot open. Unless someone filled it. So, oh. I filled it. Well, now. Never mind. But here's my recommendation, Boarhead. When I do have openings, I mention them in my videos. So if you happen to see one of my videos and you hear that I have an opening, I just want to be clear that I do have certain requirements for the clan. You have to be Silver 1 Arena. Soon that requirement will be Gold 1. And you also need to have be able to make 30,000 minimum Clan v Clan points. So as of right now, I just filled my 2 openings, but I constantly have openings. So just tune into the videos. I do announce when I have openings, and then if you apply to my clan, when you apply, put it in the notes that you're a fan and that you're able to achieve these goals. Because some of the people that I recruited today, I'm not even convinced that they're going to be able to make those minimum goals. So, and there are some people currently that aren't making those minimum goals because gold 1 is about to be the new minimum moving forward here. So, okay, let's try her out. You guys want to try her out? She's not booked, and I don't think I have books. Nice, nice. Well, I would love to have you. Truly, I would. Just keep an eye out, and I'll keep you specifically in mind. Boarhead. That's an easy name for me to remember. All right. Do I have? I think I have a preset Iron Twins. Yeah. See, this is the old Iron Twins team right here. So a couple of things. Yeah, we want to turn off that. Okay. Geomancer that all the time. We're getting rid of Rector Draft here. And we're going to put in Kiyoku. I need to master her too. Remind me. Alright, so we want this on all of the time, but this is off. Python pretty standard. And yeah, we don't want those buffs. We don't want those debuffs landing. We only want him healing and using his A1. Hey, what's up, RDB? Okay. We need to master Kiyoku before we do this, but I want to set that team. And then let me look up masteries for her and get an idea what I want to do. I don't want her... I need her tank. I don't want her doing damage. I think I want her in resist more than anything else, too. Yeah, I'd want resist. Well, I don't know if I want the defense more or the resist. I'm going to go resist. We don't want her to get those. Oh. All right. So we want resist. An issue. Yep, definitely want that. We want blast proof, but that might make it harder for me to get some other things. No, we don't care about that. So, that's irrelevant. Remove one random debuff when they lose 25% of their max HP. That doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter either. We definitely want the HP. None of those matter. I think we're just working our way down to... Yeah, rapid response for sure. And then I want... I don't think I wanted Healing Savior. On either one of these, it doesn't matter which one of these I go with. Sure. She does like a heal, I think. But I do want rapid response. And I do want cycle of magic. And then I do want lasting gifts. So these ones don't matter as much. I want that resist. So I think I go Bloodthirst. Because none of these matter. There are some other debuffs that they throw out. So maybe Resurgent. Reduces damage, receive it when... Yeah. We want that. I can't get it anyways. Okay. Decreases damage an ally receives from the first... I don't want counterattacks, believe it or not. We're not going to see that many critical hits. Definitely Selfless Defender. And then I want... Bulwark. Yeah. So I think I go Cycle of Revenge. There's a large chance that those critical hits won't happen, but I don't want counterattacks. And I have one other thing up here. So Healing Savior. Nope. I'll do Healing Savior. Alright. That's not enough resistance, but it's fine. Let's see how this goes. I'm not going to book her now. I'll wait till Clan be Clan. He's going a lot slower because I'm putting fewer debuffs out there. Holy shit. To resist, like, dude, I'll show you how much resistance is on my Ultimate Death Knight, and you'll see. Either way, that felt way more consistent. And she's not even booked yet, so... Oh, and I haven't even gotten the extra... Like, I didn't even do the runes and shit. I forget what they're called. Enchantments. I didn't even... Or the glyphs. I haven't even done glyphs yet. So, she's going to be a lot stronger than that. That was her weakest moment. Her weakest possible kind of build. Resistance. Look at... So Ultimate Death Knight is my most resistance character, and he wasn't even resisting those debuffs, and he has 495 resistance. So, shit, Mithrala wasn't even resisting it, and she has 447 resistance from her passive, and then another 104 on top of it. So, yeah. He hits really, really hard. All right. Let me set that. No, I'm going to forget. I'm going to finish out Fire Knight tonight, and I'll run that overnight. Because if I don't remember to let Fire Knight finish, I'm going to fail the Dungeon Divers. So it's important to understand that the build that I have for Iron Twins is very endgame, and you need to have very solid support champs around him. If you, yeah, I will check Dungeon Divers. That's why I'm letting this run right now. I'm gonna let this run. When my energy's out, I'll check Dungeon Divers before I go to bed. I won't let myself fail that again. I already failed one Dungeon Divers. That's fine. I have the wiggle room, but I did fail one of the Dungeon Divers. That's kind of what I'm hoping I can do. If I can skip the champion chase, I'll be happy. Because if we look at the calendar, so this is the Dungeon Divers that I failed, but I was like, it's only 5 points. I'm okay because I did the Summon Rush. So I have a bit of a cushion, right? Champion Chase is 15 points though. I think I'm gonna have to do it. How many fragments am I at? Well, I don't want to look right now. Let me let this run. Let me let this run. Like let me let Fire Knight run for a while. All right. So the free to play, let's get back to doing missions. 2 more artifacts to level 12. That's going to take a minute. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Cuz I just leveled up the stuff on him. All right. What on my account do I have that is 4-star or higher and blue or higher? Okay. This is a good piece right here. Also, hi, Greenlight. I don't think I've said hi to you yet, but thanks for joining us. This is riveting stuff, guys. Riveting stuff, right? I want to know, what killed Kiyoku that one time? Like, she just got destroyed. I don't know what did that. Bro, I want to be 40 so bad. Oh, hey, I like that. That was nice. Oh, that 11 to 12 there. These are good. That's good rolls. For sure. It's a good piece. This one's slightly better than this one. I don't understand, though, why that particular ally protect killed her and the other ones didn't. Maybe her block damage wasn't up. Let's do some arena. Yeah, that's probably it. An important note about that team, by the way, because some of you guys were talking about it. It's going to nerf other areas of the game. So, for example, if you're using a healer in Hydra or Clan Boss, you want to have War Master on them, or Giant Slayer if they have multi-hit. If they have like 3 or more, right? So if you put them in that team, you don't want to have War Master on, or else you're going to proc the boss's retaliation, and it will completely ruin the build. So, like my Geomancer, since I'm currently using him in Hydra, and will be for the foreseeable future, he is not good for. I mean, I use him in faction or in Iron Twins because I have no choice, but it doesn't work as well because he gets every retaliatory hit. I just have to build a team that can survive the retaliatory hits, basically. And that's why on this mode, not this one, on this account, you'll see that I can only do stage 5 instead of stage 15, despite having a Geomancer and an Ultimate Death Knight, which is 2 of the main components that you just saw. I'm not able to get both of them are rocking War Master, so we don't get the same results because we take a lot more damage. What do I want to do on this account? I want to level up my dude, Thalos. One of those two. Oh, I remember what I want to do on this now. We're doing the Fire Knight tournament. So let's do that. Use my energy on Fire Knight now that I can do it. Stage 20. Go Allure. Alright. So this is the challenge account. And, hey, there's that clan boss key that we were talking about doing, right? So let's do... So, on normal, right? Did I get enough? I need to do normal 3.6, so no. So let's try and do normal. This is my team right now. Keep in mind that I don't get the bonus yet from HP burn because Rathalos is not ascended to 3 stars. But this team should last a little bit longer because Hitatsu is actually leveled up. And somewhat geared, not geared at all. So let's just throw some stuff on him that's leveled up already. I'm not even going to level that. Hey, he can use this ring. No, he can't. That's a terrible ring. I'm not even going to put points into that. And then filter, substats. Defense percent, HP percent. Defense percent? Oh, yeah, so there would have to be HP percent. Yep. $1,000 HP. Okay. So, he's a little more tanky. Rathalos, yeah, Rathalos is geared. Whoops. No, I know what I want. I'm not building him for real right now. I'm just throwing stuff on him. I'm not... I don't have the gear or the time or the silver right now to go through a full gearing of Hotatsu. He is only level 40. He is going to die regardless. He's not going to make or break my team. I just want him to have that extra little tiny bit. I've been running him in the past at level 1. So it's not going to affect my numbers of what I've been doing. I really hope that was on normal. It is. Okay. So I actually saved my ally attack. I like to do the heal first. Weak affinity, of course. He's not. Now we do eye protect. Extend that burn. Decrease defense. Nope. There's that proc right there. Love it. And he hits hard, huh? That's a good leech. That's good for Rathalos. It'd be better if he had War Master, but... Good stun there. When you consider that these hits are a barely leveled, no HP burn boosted, he's only level 50 in really bad gear. All right, so we got 1.2 million. Yeah, Selenius still does does more damage at level 30. She does a lot. She hits pretty hard. HP burns, baby. But yeah, weak geared, not ideal buffs, not ascended, and only level 50. And he's hitting. He's gonna do really good on the regular free to play. Which I need to upload that video. Give me a second here, y'all. Screen might be flashing a little bit while I do this stuff. Alright, what was my total on normal? 2.9. That's not so bad. I'll take that. That's so nuts. I would love to see the breakdown of how much this Rathalos is doing in this team. Because you have the burn from Farrakhan plus the ally attacks. I would really love to see how much damage he's actually putting out there. Alright, that's uploading now. Alright, so that's midnight. Letting this run. I do have to wake up early. So I think I might call it a stream too. What account is this? Okay. Let's. We could do some arena. Let's get to a difficult one. Let's get to a hard mission, and then we'll log out. I'll stretch it a little bit longer. How's 9 o'clock feel though? Like, is 9, like 9 to midnight? Is that like a reasonable stream time? It's the ideal time for me. Alright, pause, relax. You have a good night, man. Thank you for watching. I think I'm gonna get these 5 arenas and go to bed. I gotta check Dungeon Divers though. Oh, I hate Dungeon Divers so much. My 9 is your 7. That's good. Yeah, 9 is when my daughter goes to bed, and so that's like the perfect time for me. I just have to be in the right. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this went so well. Every time I stream raid, it's so satisfying. Everybody shows up. We find new stuff. We do new stuff. We build new characters. We level up. You know, like that. Today was a lot of fun. I really, especially the Kiyoku bit, that was a lot of fun. I haven't had that much fun on my main account in a while. Allure, don't you dare let him take a turn. There you go. Atta girl. I want to use all these battles, though. Man, what a truck. Once it starts getting late, though, then I have a really hard time keeping up the chatting. I'm getting tired. I didn't realize it was my last key. I should have done something easier. I think I lose this fight. Oh, he's weak. Never mind. That's a weak Sun Wukong. It's a bad affinity for me right now, though. That Rector Draft. Yep. Okay. Used up my arena keys or tokens. Stage 4 done. Upgraded champion to rank 4. I need food for her. I can get her food. Besides, we need to test if Ethel can run this in her current configuration. Yes, yes, yes. I haven't tested if she could farm here. Oh, I'm on normal still. I'm nervous she won't be able to pull this off. One more 2-star and that'll do it. Never again am I gonna not go Kale. She needs more gear. No, exactly. Yeah. But Kale's good too because he gets the reset. He gets turn meter fill when he kills enemies. On his A3. Yeah. Oh, and I didn't get Outlaw Monk early. I think if I got Outlaw Monk early, it wouldn't have been as big of a deal. But I mean, at the end of the day, I wouldn't have found any success if I didn't try something different. You know, if I just did if I did the same thing that everybody else did, then they just would pass me, right? Because they can play more. So, you know, Athel, I took a risk, and you know, but it is what it is, right? Enough. No reason to be negative about it. We can look forward and say, hey, I've got HP burn and weaken for Rathalos. We just got to get him 6-starred. That's the next goal. She'll be better at farming too when she gets better gear. I mean, she is in really bad gear, and she can do it, right? At the end of the day, she finds success. As long as we don't die. And her AoE hit is up more often than anybody else because of that. Because of the extra turn, see? Yeah. So, pros and cons. Pros and cons. We're going to do one more. We have everything we need, but we're going to do one more. That one was a little scary. Ice Golem. Two more? I don't think I have silver. I get the silver for it. Alright, we'll do that. We're gonna stop. We're gonna get to the ancient shard and then stop. And then I'll call it. So what am I doing right now? Ice Golem 3 times. By the way, for those of you that are still here, that Geomancer team also works on Ice Golem. Because Ice Golem doesn't get a retaliatory hit off of Geomancer's passive. So if you build the same team. That's my Ice Golem hard team. Is basically my Iron Twins team. Except for Ice Golem, I sub in a Lydia, I think. I love that animation. I don't know why. There's nothing special about it. He's just driving at them with a sword, but there's something about it that is so satisfying. Maybe it's the sound effect? I'm gonna slow this down. I want to see his abilities. Looks better at full speed, or at 2 times speed. It's funny how slow this actually looks when you play this game at 2x. Interesting. It was Palace of Arabia, right? Yep, just on normal. Okay. Ah, shit. Sorry, my brain running on fumes. I'm curious what the scores are. Let's take a look at the Hell Hades thing while we're doing this. I'm not that far behind, all things considered. 1187, 1023. Yeah, I'm not that far behind. One of our players on Odd One's team, their points are not counting. Our fifth guy's just not playing? No, I don't think that's right. Because they're posting videos of it. English does not appear to be their first language, though. So I think it's possible that maybe they're just not using the optimizer. I started a free to play account, but I'm not doing the challenge. Don't have enough time to be competitive. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean, even honestly, so for me, this is just my opinion. It doesn't make, I don't know. I was going to say it doesn't make sense to really participate in the challenge. Um yeah, I mean it's kind of a honest, I don't know. I don't know the right words for it, but also nice to meet you. Loved Shelton. I don't think I've spoken to you before, but yeah, it feels like for me, if I was starting a new free to play account, whether I've never played the game before or if it was just an account to uh play free to play, like I have a separate free to play account and then I have a main account, and just one to kind of like explore it and have fun in that world. Um, I wouldn't want to play by these rules, right? Like I would want to use legendaries. I would want to get good pulls and do the right things, Um, because like I was thinking like I almost pulled my sacred today during the double legendary, and I was like, what if I got a double legendary on it? I would be the like most pissed off dude ever. Just pulling two chickens, right? And that's crazy to me. Like just, I want to be able to use them. But I already know like this account when I'm done, I'm just going to get rid of it unfortunately, or maybe give it away. I'll probably do a giveaway. But it's not an especially like good account. That's because I'm probably gonna use the legendaries if I pull any as chickens. So just to be competitive. My first ancient was Black Knight. Hey, 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 hey. I don't know if don't chicken him. If you already fed him, but I want to show you something. Do I have any account that's not playing right now? No. All right. After this campaign, because that's probably the best legendary you could have pulled. There is no rule that I have read against this. All right. Look at who empowers Rathalos. I'm just saying, there's no rule that I know of that says you can't empower Rathalos with a Black Knight. I would ask first. If it were me, like if I pulled up a Black Knight, I would go ask and be like, "Hey, I pulled a Black Knight. Can I empower my Rathalos?" And they'll probably be like, "No, that's not fair." But still cool. Where am I at on this mission? 5 of 6. Okay. I didn't even pay attention to what I just pulled. I'm gonna assume I got a chest and I need to do boots now. Almost done. There we go. 2 more artifacts, and then I get a ancient. I know, right? I saw that earlier today, and I was like thinking about it, and like if I pulled this right now and got double legendary, and one of them was a Black Knight, I'd go and be like, "Hey, I, I got this thing. I got this thing." I'm sure they would say no, it's unfair, but you didn't say I couldn't. if I can use it as a chicken, I could use it as an empowerment, right? You know? I'm sure it'll be a mixed bag of answers because there'll be people that'll be like, well, I want to do that too on my account. I want to pull a Black Knight. Missions. 2 more artifacts to level 12. I don't think I have good enough artifacts to level up at this point. 4-star or higher, blue or higher. This isn't bad. Yeah, you aren't using him to clear content. You're not necessarily getting a big advantage. Ooh, here we go. You don't get the whole no Lego thing. So, exactly. I think it's an overcorrection. So last time they did this, there was a special thing going on with Plarium where they were guaranteeing legendaries within the first number of ancient shards. And so some players got a guaranteed legendary to start their account on like the first 5 ancients or something. So they had a huge head start, massive head start, and it kind of took the fun out of it. So I think this is an overcorrection by saying like no legendaries can be used. They're doing it in with fairness in mind. They're trying to make it fair for everybody that's gonna play. And I see it from that point of view, but I also see it from the point of view as a player and as a viewer. If I'm watching somebody else's account and they pull a legendary and they're sad about it, that's less fun. And it makes Geomancer that much better. If you pull Geomancer, you have won this competition. I mean, that's just the reality of it. And it's the same as if you pulled that legendary on the 5th chart in the previous attempt. So it really I don't think there's a way that you can do this that is fair. I just don't think it exists. What I think will happen is I think they're going to learn from this. They're going to analyze it. They're going to see the player reaction, the fan reaction, and say, "You're kidding me. Someone pulled a Foley and a Duchess." Bro, that's their new main account. Right? Like, that's what I had happen. I had a free-to-play account back before I was a streamer or content creator. I had a free-to-play account. And on that free-to-play account, I hit double legendary on Void. No, it wasn't Void. But I pulled a Tuanorok on that account and a Cupidus on that account. Yeah. Now, I have since completely deleted that account. Not it probably exists somewhere, but it was a mobile account only. So when I created my main free to play account, which I play on my phone at work, um, I had to get rid of that account. So that account disappeared into the ether. I have no way of getting it. It told me when I was switching, it's like you don't have a way to get back to this, and I was like, okay, whatever. But I never played that account anymore. This the my Obviously this is the challenge account, my main free to play account. I play a lot because of all the because I stream it and record content for it. Yeah, I've heard some content creators say that they'll give away the account and they won't feed the legendaries they pull. They'll keep them as just sitting in their vault. I've heard that from some content creators. I have heard some content creators say, nope, I'm feeding them. I want to win. You know, I think as a little 3 month challenge is fun, but I also think this is an experiment for Fateless. Uh, I have no insider information whatsoever. But it's kind of interesting to think about like a seasonal version of a gotcha game that would be exclusively free to play, like a offshoot. Like let's say you have a gotcha game. Let's say you have Raid, but you made like a separate instance that was free to play only, and you could go in there and do seasonal content, kind of like a Diablo season, right? Or Diablo 4 season. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I'm not saying that they're going to do that. I'm not saying any other group is doing that. I'm just saying that you're experimenting with a potential game type that could exist in some fashion in another in this genre, and I think it's kind of interesting. But either way, I am up way later than I want to be, and I am gonna call it. I said I would call it after we got that ancient shard. We're gonna pull that ancient shard during the tournament tomorrow, the champion chase tournament, as well as the sacred shard. We'll pull that during tomorrow's stuff. So, um, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the new subscribers I got today. Excuse me. Thank you for the new member that signed up today. All this stuff is helping to support the channel. Yeah, I know. Like, I don't know how I feel about a gotcha game on a season that has like a seasonal element. I don't think that you want that to be the main game. I think that that would be too like frustrating, or maybe like the resources that you earned during that free to play session you can then like port over to the main account or something and still do stuff on the main account. I don't know, but I do think it's kind of an interesting take that no one's done to my knowledge. I only play Raid, but I haven't heard of seasons being in a gotcha game. So it would be kind of fun to go through that early game content with a whole new group of on a rotational basis. And 3 months sounds kind of like the perfect amount of time. But because if it's anything like Diablo 2, like it that would be dope. And more skins that you like that. Yeah, and you could get skin exactly like you how wherever you place or however high you progress, you could earn skins and stuff. What was that, bud? Well, I'm gonna go though. They are doing that. I wasn't sure if there was a game that did something like that. I thought there might be because I think it's a unique idea. But hey, like I said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support for the channel. I'm gonna log off, check in on my dungeon divers, and hopefully I've got enough, or I'm gonna have to stay up for another hour. But thank you guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.